Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you today about the CRG brake and clutch levers available at RevZilla.com. CRG offers you a huge upgrade in both fit, function, and style over your stock levers. They're going to have a wide variety of levers that are going to fit most modern sport bikes, so make sure to use the bike finder to get the levers that are right for you. These are designed to work with your OEM master cylinders and OEM cables, so as long as you have the right lever for your bike, installation is going to be a breeze. On our BSD, our Beard Scale of Difficulty for installation, CRG levers are going to be about a 1 out of 3. It's going to be a really light lift, and we'll talk more about installation at the end. For right now, I want to break down the CRG levers and talk about which one is going to be right for your application. CRG was founded in Santa Cruz, California in the mid-90s, and it's located about an hour north of the famed Laguna Seca Speedway. They spent a lot of their time hanging out at the track and learning about what riders liked and didn't like about their stock lever setup. CRG makes a lot of products out there right now, but the backbone of their company is in levers. And they put a lot of time and attention to detail to design all of their own materials in-house. All of their levers are CNC designed in-house with top-of-the-line T6 6061 aluminum, all the way down to the Torx bits that are in each individual lever. So the attention to detail and the quality in all the levers in front of me is going to be top-notch. I want to start with the RC2 on my right and then work our way through the lineup, and that way you can figure out which lever is going to work best for your particular application. So, the RC2, it stands for Roll-A-Click 2. This is going to be the replacement for the original Roll-A-Click, which was their flagship line for many years. The real backbone of their technology comes from the fact that you have on-the-fly adjustment in the Roll-A-Click family. So what that means is if this is mounted to your bike, you don't have to use two hands to adjust your lever. You can reach out and with the touch of one finger, reposition your lever to account for brake fade. This is going to be great for track riders and even amateur racers that are looking for more adjustability on the fly. That's what CRG is known for. The other bump that you're going to see, other than a slight redesigned roller bearing and little switch here, is the addition of a Delrin tip. And all this is, think of this as a frame slider. It's going to be kind of a hybrid between, it's a plastic, but it's going to kind of act between a plastic and a metal. And if you hit the ground, this is going to actually slide and wear away. And there's a little Torx screw on the back here. I don't know if you can see that for me, but you're going to be able to actually replace these. So if you go down and you wear that tip out, you can pick it up and you can just replace that tip as opposed to having to replace the entire lever. Again, the RC2 is a nice bump up over the traditional RC. You're going to see it in 3 different colors, red, gold, and black. And you're also going to have 2 different lengths to choose from. I'm holding the short version in my hand, and if I position it right there, you can see it's going to be roughly about 1.5 inches to 2 inches shorter than the actual full-length lever. Nice addition to the family from CRG. In the middle of the table for me, we're going to have the Roll-A-Click folding, and this is going to be the same as your traditional Roll-A-Click, but they've added this folding technology. So on the RC2, you had the Delrin tip on the end. This is going to actually fold up in the event of a crash. So when you go down, that hits, it folds up, and you don't have to worry about breaking the lever off. If you do break it off, pretty much all of the materials here are replaceable. Again, full CNC design, and again, pretend that my hand is mounting. I'm not doing anything with this hand. You can do full adjustability with just one finger on the fly. That's what you're getting in the Roll-A-Click family. Again, this one just has that folding feature to it, only available in a full length, black and silver below. Far left-hand side, this is going to be a little bit different than the Roll-A-Click family. This is the CRG Continuous Strand carbon fiber lever, the first carbon fiber lever on the market. CRG doesn't use a traditional carbon fiber, and if you know anything about carbon fiber, it's a weave of fibers. What CRG does is they use a continuous strand. They use one piece and they weave it over and over and over again, and it gives you ultimate strength with super lightweight properties. So this is actually going to weigh less than half of the other levers on the table. It comes in under 3 ounces. What this doesn't have is it doesn't have the Roll-A-Click technology. Instead, if you look at this little bullet here for me, it's going to have the Raceline Infinite Adjust technology. And what this allows is you can turn it a half a turn, a quarter turn, 2 turns out, and it allows you to get very specific adjustment. You can't do it on the fly though. So if you're going to the track, this is probably not going to be the lever for you. If you have a very high-end Italian sport bike and you want to have something on there that looks great, that functions great, and it's going to be better than your stock options, this is what you're going to want to consider. And you can always make your adjustments. You come to the stop sign, and you want to bump it out a little bit or pull it in a little bit, you can make your adjustments then. If you're going to be on the track, you're probably going to want to go with something with the roller-click technology in it. Now, like we talked about in the beginning on our BSD or beard scale difficulty for installation, because these are bike specific and designed to work with your OEM parts, installation really isn't going to be that hard of a lift. It's going to be a 1 out of 3 on our beard scale difficulty for install. If you've got 45 minutes in the garage, you're going to be able to throw a set of these levers on. It's really 1 or 2 screws out, 1 or 2 screws back in, and you're good to ride. Personally, I like CRG stuff. I use CRG products on all of my motorcycles at home. They make a top-notch product that really feels a lot more solid and substantial than stock, and it does the job perfectly well as advertised. There's a lot of riders out there using CRG stuff. So if you'd like to learn more, click below right now, see what other riders like and what they don't like. If you have more questions or concerns for us, give us a call, 877-792-9455. We'll get you on the phone with the Gear Geek, or type us out an email, cs@revzilla.com. This has been our discussion about the CRG brake lever lineup. I'm Spurgeon. Enjoy the ride.